Customer experience in one word for me is emotion. Emotion is evoked via customer experiences in many ways. Some of it is utilitarian emotion of efficiency, like, great, I went in, I got exactly what I needed, I'm out. Some of it is delight because you got a great compliment for a dress you wore. The sum of all of that is emotion, how that brand makes you feel. When you think of that brand, when you see their logos, what feelings it evokes in you. And to me, that is the net of customer experience. The philosophy part of it is, are human beings very different when at an early age we're blank slates? Everything we learn is through observing the environment and getting feedback on what is good, what is not. A machine is no different. So I think you could pose the question, by enough observation and enough learning, is a machine developing what we would call the equivalent of emotion? From a brand and retailer perspective, I think you can create enough nuance in AI's responses by adequate training. Again, you got to be intentional for it. It's probably not going to be right out of the box when you create a new model, but you've got to train it in the emotion, in the ethos that your brand stands behind. And it can come through in their responses, whether they're responding to a customer service inquiry, whether they're summarizing reviews, doing something in between. The duality of emotions in AI, when AI obviously is not emotional, it's a logical learning creature. As with any other disruptive technology, the right approach is to experiment your way into larger scale change. You might actually want to dabble in multiple flavors of AI, but only commercialize a couple. While you build that muscle, while you hire the right talent, you've got the right governance structures in place, and you've built that reason to believe with your C-suite and the board that says, all right, great, here are the wins we created with AI. Please fund the next endeavor and the next five. To do that, pick a couple of areas that are ripe for transformation through AI, knock it out of the park there, and then go back and then broaden your scope of influence and responsibility. Look at where you are on the spectrum, what kind of unlocks technology creates for you, and that should help you decide, are you leading edge? Are you competitive? Or are you just keeping up in technology and just making sure that things are not breaking?